天生就是属于沙漠的人，不走进沙漠，不会了解一粒沙的味道。
我曾经以为，要越过艰险，才算得上是一场探险。但如今发现，原来旅行中感知到的一切，都能赋予探险不一样的意义。
I love big expeditions. I love great challenges. Any travel starts with the first step. And if you can make this first step, enrich your inner soul, that's what traveling is all about. Life's an adventure, and adventure takes you everywhere.
这才是自驾的魅力，这才是自驾的魅力。
Bonjour and welcome to Domaine de Verchamp and welcome to our G-klasse expedition. Today is the first day without rain, so thanks for bringing the sun to us. My name is Annette Hammel. I am from the press department and responsible for the G-klasse. We are so excited to have you here with our event. It is not often that we can come together and drive with all new G-klasse models. And that's exactly what makes these 2 days so special. Today, some of you had already the chance to drive with some of the highlights of 45 years history of the G-klasse. And I would like to thank my colleagues from the G-klasse collection for making it possible to have all these beauties here with us, such as the famous Otto right here. And I promise you, you will discover some of the features of these cars again tomorrow. Then, when you will be the first to experience our all-new G-klasse family. For now, I would like you to welcome Mr. Peter Becker, who brought some of these classic cars to us. So, Peter, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Annette. We are very pleased to bring some of our wonderful classic G-klasses to France to have you enjoy them a little bit. My name is Peter Becker. I'm spokesperson for Mercedes-Benz Classic, and tonight I want to take you on a little journey through the history of the Big G. It all started in the 70s, in the mid-70s, and back then the Daimler-Benz company, which was famous for the Unimog, the off-road vehicle most of you probably know, together with the Austrian company Steyr-Daimler-Puch. Perhaps some of you know the off-road vehicles, the Hafling and the Pinzgauer. They joined their forces. They wanted to produce a new vehicle, an off-road vehicle. In 1973, the contract was signed. And, you know, as Germans, if we do things, we do them seriously. So, first thing we needed was a specification book, something very sexy. So, that specification book said, I quote, uncompromising off-road and on-road capability, as well as the widest possible range of users. So, a really, really high measure for the new car to be reached. In 1973, the first wooden models were built. 74, then the first roadworthy prototypes were presented. Then in 1977, groundbreaking, the new production facilities were built in Graz, which is today Magna Steyr. We just recently met with a guy who was deeply involved in the development of the G-Class. His name, Friedrich Rohr. He was one of the key players, and in the 70s he was chief of testing department. And besides some funny and interesting stories about the G-Class and its history, he also brought along a very unique thing, a special 8mm film, because he was a hobby filmer. So he made some small videos, which really shows you some background on the G-Class and the development. The video has no sound, so I will give you a little background on what you see, because it's quite interesting. So there, as you see, this is one of the first roadworthy prototypes in '74, leaving the factory in Graz, back then without hood, but that was one of the first. And here you see in the background, this is the Haflinger, that was the off-road vehicle. And where the car is going up, all of you, I'm sure, know the Schöckel Hill. This is the Schöckel Hill. And back then, to collect data, we did it kind of old school, I would say. So in the next scene you will see, there's a cable drum. So that's how we collected the data. They put a cable drum in the back of the car, drove up Schöckel Hill. Every couple of meters they had to reconnect a new cable to collect that data, to have the digital Schöckel. The data then was transferred to Stuttgart, to Mercedes testing facilities, and the chassis was mounted on a rig. And that's how old school simulation looked like back in the 70s. So that's how they simulated Schöckel. But of course, since it is an off-road vehicle, it needed also to be tested outdoors. And not only in the dunes, in the sand, but also, you know, most of you who have a G-Class also go through deep water. So let's figure out how to test that in the mid-70s. How to check if a car is capable of going through deep water. Yeah, we had a volunteer. I hope he was volunteering in his swimming trunk. And we did what we now call G-Class surfing. So he was driving through deep water. But jokes aside, he was checking if there's any water coming into the engine compartment. And that was how we did it back in the day. I'm not so sure if the testing department would do that nowadays the same way, but I think he had a little bit of fun at least. So when all the testing was done and all the fun in the water was finished, in 1979 the car was presented to the public. And that also happened close to here in France, near Toulon, at Circuit Paul Ricard in 1979. And if you see the car now and also the new G-Classes, and you see the cars you stand around, you see really the evolution. What started as a multi-purpose vehicle with that strict requirements I mentioned before, and nowadays you see those wonderful cars, and tomorrow you will see the electric G-Class. So it's really a long way. And during this way, we made some highlights, and some of you them I want to show you or want to explain you now. Most of you know the Pope car, the Papamobile, a G-Class. Then in 1983, a car similar to the green one over here won the Paris-Dakar. Jackie X, together with Claude Brasseur, won that not only their class in 1983, but overall in a G-Class. Just remember that, it's incredible. You already mentioned Otto, almost 900,000 kilometers, over 200 countries discovered by that wonderful car, and it's still almost pretty new, I would say. So this is also incredible, showing how durable this series is. And then kind of a transition began. In 1993, someone said, okay, perhaps we put a V8 in that car. Perhaps there's a customer base for a G-Class that not only has 75, 90 or 150 horsepower, but a little bit more, meaning 280 horsepower. And we put leather upholstery in, and we put all the stuff in the customers love from the S-Classes, from the SLs. And guess what? It became a success. In 1999, talking about luxury, talking about sportiness, AMG joined the party and put some of those really engines of them in our G-Class. And also those are nowadays legends. In 2023, so last year, we celebrated 500,000 G-classes built. So it's such an incredible number from a car that, again, was built as a multi-purpose vehicle. So what a success story. And I'm sure we can continue this success story with a car you will meet tomorrow. And hopefully we will get also this kind of our heritage collection. I really hope so. So with that, back to you, Annette.
Thank you so much, Peter, for these special insights. Not tomorrow, but here it is. From LA over Beijing directly to France, our all-new electric G-Class. Isn't it beautiful? But no worry, no more presentation from my side. You will get all the information about this beautiful car tomorrow from our experts. Enjoy the evening and have a lot of good time during your G-Class expedition. Thank you very much.
Thank you.